As we move on to the first fight of the night, I was talking about how I'm very excited to see Blood Diamond fight, and I am very excited to see Blood Diamond fight, and he's taking on Orion Cosce. The pick is Orion Cosce here, but to talk about Blood Diamond, you know he's coming out of City Kickboxing, he's one of Israel Adesanya's boys, but the problem is, man, he's a 34-year-old prospect with only 4 MMA fights in his career, and it's a big problem that I think a lot of the City Kickboxing guys have actually have kind of got, you know, like these guys are coming into MMA after having a full career in kickboxing themselves, so they've already had a professional sporting career beforehand, and then they're moving into MMA, so obviously by the time they start MMA, they're a bit older. Like Blood Diamond's 34 years old, just starting to get into MMA, trying to do his thing in the UFC, you know what I mean, and Orion Cosce is a young 28-year-old guy. I'm sure he would have made a lot of improvements since he last fought against Philip Rowe. He doesn't really have the greatest gas tank in the world, which is a big problem potentially here, because I do believe Blood Diamond, you know, as I said, he's had a full kickboxing career. He's going to have a good gas tank. He's going to have good words missed me. He's going to have good conditioning and commitment and stuff. But anyway, I'm picking Orion Cosce. I do like what he does. You know, I think he's a well-rounded fighter. I think he is going to end up taking Blood Diamond down to the mat. All City Kickboxing guys do have amazing defensive grappling. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see that in Blood Diamond's last fight against Jeremiah Wells, where Jeremiah Wells kind of like tripped over like at the edge of the cage, and then Blood Diamond, I think he's just like a bit confused. Like, this is his first MMA, so UFC fight, and it's like, what's going on? Like, and then yeah, he's on the mat and he's defending submissions and he gets choked out. But I don't know if Orion Cosce does the same sort of thing. I think he drags Blood Diamonds to the mat a few times, I'd say, in the fight. I think he definitely gets a few takedowns, lands a bit of ground and pound. Rooting for Blood Diamond, I do kind of want him to win, but I've got to pick Orion Cosce in this one here. Orion Cosce, you know what I mean, like the Cosce brothers, both of them, they're probably not the hottest prospects in the world, to be brutally honest here. Like, the wins that he's got on his career just aren't super awesome, you know what I mean? Like, he's fought a lot of guys with losing records, but he has fought a couple of good guys with decent records. Like, Matt Dixon's a pretty good win on a Contender Series. I'm not too sure what he's gone and done since then. He hasn't even fought since then at all, actually. So maybe Matt Dixon's dreams were crushed by Cosce, jeez. But no, man, I think he's going to take down Blood Diamond. I think he's going to get a bit of ground and pound and kind of work his game like that. I think if it's on the feet, I think Blood Diamond's clearly going to have an advantage. He does have a pretty awkward striking style that I don't know if Orion Cosce can really deal with, but Orion Cosce, you know, he last fought 11 months ago. That's a long time to recover from the Philip Rowe fight and then also make improvements. As a 28-year-old, I do believe we see Cosce come out, make improvements, and I think he's going to take Blood Diamond down, wrestle him a little bit, and take him to his game, and then beat Blood Diamond, probably by TKO. I'm going to pick second round. I know Orion Cosce lost by KO in the second round of his debut, but I'm going to pick him to win in that way in the second, by ground and pound as well, by the way. Ground and pound TKO, maybe even a submission, but Orion Cosce to wrestle and use his grappling to win the fight.